Hello everyone and welcome to Bhanzu classes. So I hope all of you are doing wonderful, right? So let's move ahead to a very interesting session of this chapter, yours most awaited session, that is the practice questions. So we were talking about data handling in the whole chapter, right? In our previous videos we had talked about what is data, how do we handle the data, what are the different ways which we can represent our data. Remember? Mean, median, mode, right? We saw how to calculate them. Then we had also discussed about bar graphs. So based on all these concepts today, we are going to have practice questions, right? So start. I hope all of you are sitting with your notebook and a pen to solve with me, right? Let's practice together. So here comes your first question. Find the mean of the first 5 whole numbers. So, mean is actually average, is also arithmetic mean. So what do we do for finding out the mean? We have to find the sum of the numbers divided by the total number of observations or numbers which you are adding in the numerator, right? So over there, first of all, you should have the numbers. There are no numbers over here, so what to do? First of all, you should find out the numbers which they are talking about. So they are saying the first 5 whole numbers, so they are actually 0 because we know whole number starts from 0 and goes on till infinity, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Got it? So these are the numbers. Now we have to find mean for it. So for mean, we should add all of them, right? So 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 divided by 5. What do we get? 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10. So 10 upon 5, it gives us 2. Right? So this is how we can find out the mean. So always write the formula as well. So mean is equals to sum of all observations upon number of observations. Got it everybody? Great. Let's move ahead and move to our next question. The heights of 10 girls were measured in centimeter and the result are as follows. So we have measured the heights of 10 girls and we have got it in centimeter. Now based on this data, you need to answer these 4 questions to me. So let's check it out. So we have different heights. The first question says, what is the height of the tallest girl? Read the numbers carefully. Height of tallest girl, obviously the greatest number, right? So it is 151 in the data. So the answer for the first question would be 151 centimeter. Then in the second part, they want us to answer height of the shortest girl. We have read the numbers, right? We identified. So now we have the smallest one as 128. So that is the height of the shortest girl over there. Easy. We have found the height of the tallest girl, shortest girl. Now they want you to find out range. What was range? Remember, highest observation minus lowest observation. So here in this question they mean height of the tallest girl minus height of shortest girl. So that is actually 151 minus 128. That would give you 23 centimeter. We have just applied the formula for range. And the last question to this particular question is, what is the mean height of the girls? What is mean? Sum of all observations upon number of observations. So we need to add up all the heights of the girls given divided by 10. Because we had total number of girls whose heights are given as 10, right? So because there is 1 0, remember we had done in division of fractions. 1 0, we shift the decimal towards left once. So the mean height is 141.4 centimeter. So this is how we solve a question when a data is given and you can answer different parts to it. So let's move ahead and see the next question for the day. The scores in mathematics test. Okay, so out of 25, 15 students got these marks. Okay. Find the mode and median of this data. Are they same? So they want you to find out mode as well and median also. So these are the different ways by which you can represent your values. And we have to answer them are the same. But before that, do you all remember what is mode? Yes, the frequently occurring observation in the data. And what is median? The middle observation of the data. So before that, we should arrange the data either in ascending order or descending order. So let's see. We have this data arranged in ascending order. You can also arrange it in descending order. Arrange the 15 marks, right? Scored by different people, right? Out of 25. So 20 occurs the most, you can see over here. So that means mode is 20. Mode is what? Frequently occurring observation. What about median? Median is the middle observation. So out of 15, 7 we should 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th one. And on your right side also you should have 7 observations. Yes, we have. So the middle observation in this data after arranging it in ascending or descending order is again 20. So yes, we got the median and mode both as same 20. Right? So both the values are same. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Great. Let's move to the next question. Following are the margins of victory in the football matches of a league. Okay, find the mode. But this time we have too many observations. That means it is a large data. So what do we do in such case? Remember what we learned? We have to make a table. We have to tabulate the data, right? There we have tally marks also and number of matches, that is actually the frequency. So beside every margin of victory, we are going to see how many times that margin was got, right? So based on that, we count the tally marks and write the frequency, which is actually the number of matches. So over here you can see 14 is the highest frequency which caters to 2 margins of victory. So that means the mode is 2. The mode is 2. Most of the matches have been won with a victory margin of 2 goals. Let's move ahead to the next question now. Right? I hope everybody is able to do with us. Number of children in 6 different classes are given below. Wow. Yes, in different classes, we might have different number of students. So represent the data on a bar graph. How would you choose a scale? So classes are 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. We are talking about, and number of children in respective classes are 135, 120, 95, 100, 90 and 80. What scale would you choose? That's the important question. What is a scale? We have learnt in the previous session, remember? Scale is that number which we can have a common factor of all these. And we should take it according to the numbers. So here if I see all of them are divisible by 5 and 10. And the highest number is 135. So don't you think we should take a gap of 10 units over here? That would be easy for us to make, right? Yes, and it would be neat also. So let's see. So this was our data. So as you can see, we have taken the scale of as 1 unit is equals to 10 children. So the classes we would represent it on x-axis and the number of children on y-axis. Do not forget to mention the titles, that what are we making on x and y-axis. And what we do, the most important thing, the gap should be equal. The gaps between 2 bars should be equal, right? And the width of the bar should be equal, right? And so we are going till 140 because our highest observation is 135. So taking a gap of 10, 10, we reach. And always use a pencil and a scale to draw the bar graph. That would make your work neat. Now this was about bar graph, a single bar graph where we are representing only one data, that is the number of children in different classes. But what happens if you have two data, two different informations in one question itself, right? So what is the information? The favorite sports are given and which sport is watched by people and participated also. So are they playing it or watching it? What all sports are we talking about? Cricket, basketball, swimming, hockey and athletics. So based on the data given, we have three different questions. The first one, draw a double bar graph. Why double? Because we have two informations to be represented on the bar graph. Right? That which sport, how many people are watching and how many have participated in that. Using an appropriate scale. So what do you think would be the appropriate scale? The highest observation is 1240. So taking a gap of 10, not suitable, right? So let's take a gap of 100 over here. So 1 unit would be equal to 100 people, right? Which sport is most popular? Read the data. The highest numbers are for cricket, right? More people are watching it and the number of people playing also are more, the ones who are participating. And the last question is, which is more preferred, watching or participating in sports? So we have two different categories, right? So let's see the numbers. In watching we have 1240, 470, 510, 430, 250. But if I compare for every sport, you can see watching, the number of people watching are more than the number of people participating. So that means watching is more preferred in sports than participating. So we have answered the last two questions. Now let's draw a bar graph for the first part. So as we chose that the scale would be 100 people, first of all, we should have on x-axis the favorite sport. On y-axis, we have the number of people, whether they are watching or participating. So you should always mention the headings, right? So here we are taking a gap of 10 and the highest observation is 1240. So our highest number is 1300. Right? So what are we going to do? Cricket 1240. Let's draw it. And always give different icons for them. So watching we are showing in blue color, participating in orange color. If you are using a pencil and a scale, you can either use pencil colors or you can use one as a shaded one and the other one is just drawn. Plain. Right? So this is how we draw a double bar graph and this is how it looks. Right? So let's move ahead and see the solution. As we discussed, the most popular sport is cricket, and by observing the double bar graph or by the data itself, we can say that watching sports is preferred more than participating in sports, right? So this was all about the last question over here. So keep practicing, keep exploring the different types of questions and which representative value would be used in them, whether the data given is a large data or not, right? So spark your curiosity till we meet next. Bye-bye.